Hey everyone, it's Kelvin from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video, I want to go over a new scooter to the industry, and it's called the Passport Flex. Now, SuperHandy has 5 mobility scooters now in the Passport series. The first scooter in the series was called the Passport Portable. They still have that. It's a basic 3-wheel mobility scooter. Then there's the Passport Plus, which is a 3-wheel, and it has anti-tip wheels around the front wheel because it's also 3 wheels. We have 3 4-wheel mobility scooters now, and they all look very similar. There's one called the Passport Pro, which is very similar to this in design. One of the big things is it has a hand brake. So if you don't have good dexterity in your hands, that might not be a good scooter for you, because when you let off the brake, or I'm sorry, when you let off the throttle, the electromagnetic brakes don't automatically engage like they do with the traditional mobility scooter. So you have to be able to squeeze the handbrake on that. Then they progressed and they have the Passport Prime. The Passport Prime is also very similar to both the Flex and the Pro, but that one does have electromagnetic brakes. And the Passport Flex is now the more advanced version of the other 2 4-wheel models. So this has a couple different more advanced features. It has the electromagnetic brakes. It has a hitch receiver on the back, so you can add things like a rear basket, things like that. But I think the thing that makes it really desirable is it disassembles into more lightweight pieces. And in fact, the heaviest piece, once you disassemble it, is only 22 pounds. It also supports 330 pounds of weight. The top speed on it is just under 4 miles per hour. Airline approved. You actually get 2 batteries, so you get a spare battery that you keep on the seat holster, and the battery in the back is the one that it draws power from. Between the 2 batteries, your range is around 10 to 12 miles, so it's a decent range. So in this video, I want to go over it in a little bit more detail so you can learn more about the Passport Flex. So if you've seen the other videos we've had of the Passport Pro and the Passport Prime, they look almost identical, and I think the frame is really pretty much identical except for a couple different little things. But on the front, we've got a headlight on this one. I think there's a headlight on the Passport Prime as well. Got a large front basket. Right now we've got the user manual in here. You got the charger. The charger is kind of unique in that it charges. I'll grab one of these batteries. So the charging port's right here. This is where you plug it in. And if you notice, the battery looks like the type of battery you'd find on a power tool. So SuperHandy actually started out making power tools and leaf blowers, snow blowers, things like that. And they've now moved on to some mobility scooters and some lightweight folding electric wheelchairs. So these batteries are actually interchangeable between all of the devices, and it's easy to purchase more. I think what's really cool about it is, between this battery and the one that's powering, again, it's about 10 to 12 miles, but if you wanted to purchase more, you can just purchase more batteries, and you can set a bunch of them in the front basket. And the batteries are pretty reasonably priced. I guess another thing I'll show you about the battery, it has a power indicator. So if I press this button, it'll light up. I'm getting the shadow here. You can see it's about 75% charged. Also, when you're charging it, there's a light that's on the charger. It's going to turn green. It's this light here. It'll turn green once it's fully charged. So again, we got the front headlight. You got this bar here on the front, which helps with lifting it up. If you needed to help with distributing the weight, put it in the back of your vehicle. You can lift this up and set the front wheels inside of your car, and then you can use the rear wheels, or pick it up from the rear wheels to kind of lift it into the back of your car. Now here are the controls. You'll notice it's a oval shaped Delta tiller, and I've explained this in other videos about this tiller, but it's this is for people that really have that limited dexterity in your hand. So like I mentioned, if the Passport Pro would not be a good scooter for someone with limited dexterity, because you got to use your the handbrake. But this one, if you use the throttle and accelerate and let it off of the throttle, it's going to brake automatically. Now you can rest your wrist here, and I can accelerate this way, or I can rest my hand up here and use my thumbs to accelerate. So you can go forward or backwards on each side. So if you didn't have use of one of your hands, not a problem. You can still use the scooter. There's also a USB and a USB-C charging port that's built into the display here on the tiller, which is nice. So you can charge your cell phone while you're on the go. Here's your speed control dial. Again, the top speed is just under 4 miles per hour. It's pretty standard for a mobility scooter. Here's your battery gauge. You got your set of keys, got a horn, and here's your front headlight. Now, headlight on the front, which I already showed you, there's not a light on the back, but you do have these reflectors on the back.
Hey, if you'd rather flip through a catalog than browse online, we've got you covered. We'll mail you our free product catalog featuring many of our most popular mobility scooters, power wheelchairs, and lift chairs. It doesn't include everything we sell because we do carry hundreds of models, but it's a great place to start your search. Just go to electricwheelchairsusa.com, click on free catalog at the top of the page, or you can call us at 800-682-9444. We'll get it in the mail and you should receive it in about 10 days. All right, let's get back to the video.
It's a telescoping tiller, so you can telescope the height and then just lock it into place. Now, it's not angle adjustable, so that's something to keep in mind, but I have it set up to the highest height. And if I sit in the scooter at my height, 6'4", this is fine with it telescoped all the way up. On the front, there is actually a spring suspension you can see here in the front. So that is a new advanced feature as well. And let me give you the side profile, what I look like in this. A lot of people want to see this because they're not sure if it's going to fit them correctly. I'm 6'4", and when I put my feet up here, this is what I look like. And this is, again, with the handlebar completely telescoped up and locked into place. So this is fine to me. I think another nice thing is if you look at the wheels, it actually has a really nice turning radius too. A lot of scooters, four-wheel scooters that are portable, that are in this price range. And by the way, I didn't mention the price, so we're going to put it in the screen. I don't like to say the price a lot of times in the video because it changes from these manufacturers, but at the time of this video, that's the price that's on the screen. So you can see it's affordable. It's got a great turning radius. For a lot of portable four-wheel mobility scooters that are in this price range, typically the turning radius is not as good. So this is a great little travel scooter. Now the seat, it's just a basic stadium style seat. Has a little more padding than what you would traditionally find in some of these stadium style seats. You got the armrest on here. They're adjustable in width. So if it wasn't wide enough, you can adjust it out. And I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, or maybe I did, but it supports 330 pounds of weight. So if you needed to, if this seat was not wide enough, you can definitely increase the distance between the armrests to give you a more comfortable seating area. And here's the hitch receiver on the back. So I was mentioning this is a new feature on this this Passport product line. None of the other Passport models have this hitch receiver. I don't think SuperHandy actually has any accessories available for this quite yet, but you can easily buy a rear basket, put in here. It's got the pin already. Just give us a call and we can get one for you. Now it does have one motor. It's on the left side. It's not a super powerful motor. It's listed at 250 watts. So this is not going to be this powerful scooter that's going to tackle tough terrain. It's just a practical portable scooter, and it's great for people that travel because it's airline approved. It's easy to remove the batteries. They're not bulky. They're lightweight. You know, if you're riding on primarily flat and level surfaces, it's going to be just fine. Here's a freewheel lever, which is standard on most mobility scooters. I can push it up into neutral, and then you can push it manually. And this is kind of interesting. So it's going to give you his error code. It flashes so many times. I can't accelerate, but it does push easily in neutral. So even if I turn this key off, it still is just as easy to push. The only thing is that you can't operate it and it's going to flash. So if I put this back down into drive. Now I can operate the scooter.
Quick timeout. Don't miss your chance to win a free mobility scooter. If you're already watching our videos, you're almost there. Just subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on any video. Then email your YouTube username to giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. Once we verify everything, you're entered. Now let's jump back into today's video.
So let me put it in the back of a vehicle here just to show you how to transport this. All right, so to transport, you just lift the seat up off the seat post. And I will point out that this is not a seat that swivels. It just has a D-pin here, and it goes into a slot on the seat post. But the first step is to remove this. And this is what I was referring to, the slot here. So that D-pin fits into here and it won't allow you to swivel. Now you can lift up the seat and it'll catch on this rim and you can swivel it, but once it gets to this position, that pin's going to sit down into here and it's going to secure it. So the next step in breaking down the scooter, I'm going to unloosen the front basket, this Velcro part, and then I'm going to use this clamp to telescope the tiller down to the lowest point. I'm going to lock that into place. And so remember I said you can get it down to 22 pounds as the heaviest piece when you disassemble it. This is where you do that. So a couple steps, I got to press this clip forward, move this bar back, and now it allows me to separate the rear wheels from the front half portion. And now when I do that, now I can use this bar to fold this down. And then you heard that click into place. So now this is not going to flip forward. So from here, I might pick the rear wheels up and set it in. And I can set this part. This is the heaviest piece. This is what's 22 pounds. And that's it. So it's super easy to transport this thing. Now that's one way to do it. I'm going to show you another way that you can do this if you didn't want to disassemble and take all these extra steps, because the total weight of the scooter is actually around 50 pounds. So it's not terribly heavy, but it is heavy for some people. And that's why they have this option to disassemble it. All right, so the first step to reassemble, I'm just going to put these two pieces into the slots here. Just like that. And now I'm going to use the same lever that I used to fold the tiller down. You press it up, which allows you to unfold it like that. And so here's one thing I really like about the scooter. So once you attach the rear wheels to the front half portion here, you'll notice that there's this sticking out here. So it's not fully flush. Like this piece is not fully flush against this one, and that's okay, because I can pull this bar around this little hook here, and then I can press this bar forward and it's going to squeeze this together like that. Press this down, and then this last securing piece will secure it into place. And then of course put the seat post on. One thing I didn't mention, there's a couple height adjustments. So I have it at the lowest height actually, and put it up to the highest height. If I set this down, it's going to swivel until this bar goes into that slot, just like that. So here's the other way you can transport this, if you don't want to disassemble and take all those extra steps. So I already telescoped the tiller down. I want to take this seat off, the seat post. And I'll use this bar to fold this down. So now it's still like one piece, right? But it's flat. This piece, I believe, with the seat off, you're looking at around 36 pounds. So if you're able to lift that, you can just take this off. And there's a little front wheel here. That wheel allows you to set the front portion of the scooter onto here, and I can just wheel it into the back. All right, so this is the SuperHandy Passport Flex. Again, this is the most advanced scooter in their Passport series, and hope this video was helpful so you can learn more about this scooter. If you have any questions about the Passport Flex, call us at the number below. We have agents standing by. We're very knowledgeable about the SuperHandy brand. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for a reason. So come check us out. You can also visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Hope this video was helpful. You guys have a great day.